The Amish way of life has always been a source of fascination for those outside their communities. Often we imagine them as living entirely disconnected from modernity, heating water over an open fire or enduring cold showers as a way of building character. Yet the reality is far more complex and innovative. The Amish have developed ingenious methods to maintain their way of life while ensuring self-reliance and sustainability. Their approach to heating water is just one of many examples that illustrate their deep resourcefulness, adaptability, and community-focused values. Let's take a closer look at how these seemingly simple communities tackle what most of us take for granted: hot water without ever relying on modern utilities. Before diving into the specifics, it's important to understand that there isn't a single Amish way of doing things. Each community makes its own decisions regarding what is acceptable and what crosses the line into excessive modernity. These decisions are usually made by the community bishop, whose role includes maintaining a balance between adhering to religious values and allowing for practicality in everyday life. Some communities take a stricter stance, sticking closely to traditional methods, while others adopt certain off-grid technologies that make life a little easier without compromising their core principles. Let's think about the convenience of hot water in our own lives. For most of us, it's as simple as turning a knob and waiting a few seconds for steaming water to flow. But have you ever considered what happens when the power goes out or the gas supply is disrupted? For many people, such scenarios result in frustration and reliance on external help to restore services. The Amish, on the other hand, have no such dependency. Their systems are designed for self-sufficiency, ensuring that they can maintain their lifestyle regardless of external circumstances. If their water heating setup fails, they simply repair it themselves or switch to a backup method. It's a level of independence that many of us can only admire. Among the strictest of the Amish groups are the Schwarzentruber Amish, who adhere to some of the most traditional and labor-intensive methods of heating water. Their homes are often devoid of indoor plumbing and other modern amenities. Instead, they rely on wood-fired cast-iron stoves that serve multiple purposes. These stoves not only heat water but also warm the house and cook meals, making them a central fixture in the household. Families often use kettles or large copper pots to heat water directly on the stove, a process that requires constant attention to maintain the right temperature. It might seem tedious to outsiders, but for the Schwarzentruber Amish, it's simply a part of daily life. The design of these systems is as ingenious as it is simple. In some homes, gravity-fed pipes transport hot water from the stove to other parts of the house, like the kitchen or bathroom. This eliminates the need for pumps or other mechanical devices, relying instead on the laws of physics to get the job done. The efficiency of these setups is remarkable, with every part of the system working in harmony to ensure that resources are used effectively. Even the process of chopping wood and stoking the stove becomes a family activity, turning what might be considered a chore into an opportunity for bonding and teamwork. For the old order Amish, who are slightly less conservative, kerosene or gas-powered water heaters are often the solution of choice. These systems operate independently of the electrical grid, allowing families to enjoy the convenience of hot water while maintaining their commitment to self-reliance. Unlike traditional electric water heaters, these systems use stored fuel, making them immune to power outages and other disruptions. The heaters are usually equipped with manual ignition systems, which means there's no need for electronic starters that might fail when needed most. It's a practical and effective solution that aligns perfectly with their values. One of the most interesting aspects of this approach is how it fosters a sense of community. In many cases, Amish families will trade resources or services to ensure that everyone's needs are met. For example, a family with an extra supply of kerosene might exchange it for fresh produce or a homemade pie. This interconnected way of living reinforces the bonds within the community and ensures that no one is left without essential resources. Perhaps the most progressive of the Amish groups are the New Order Amish, who have embraced solar energy as a sustainable and practical solution for heating water. Solar panels, often mounted on rooftops, capture energy from the sun and use it to heat water through specially designed solar collectors. This method aligns perfectly with their principles of living in harmony with nature while remaining off-grid. Solar water heaters can meet up to 80% of a family's annual hot water needs, even in larger households with multiple children. For cloudy days or during the winter months, many families use backup systems powered by kerosene or wood, ensuring a continuous supply of hot water regardless of the weather. The adoption of solar technology by the New Order Amish is a testament to their ability to adapt and innovate without compromising their values. Installing and maintaining solar systems often becomes a community effort, with families working together to ensure everything is functioning properly. It's not just about harnessing renewable energy, it's about strengthening the bonds that hold their communities together. The resourcefulness of the Amish extends beyond their choice of water heating methods. They are masters of recycling and repurposing materials, finding creative ways to give old items new life. For instance, some Amish families have converted old car engines into power sources for water pumps, demonstrating an extraordinary level of ingenuity. This approach not only reduces waste but also ensures that resources are used to their fullest potential. It's a mindset that many of us could benefit from adopting, especially in an age where consumerism often leads to unnecessary waste. The Amish approach to heating water is about more than just practicality, it's a reflection of their values and way of life. Their methods are designed to promote self-reliance, sustainability, and community, offering a stark contrast to the reliance on modern utilities that many of us take for granted. Whether it's a wood-fired stove, a kerosene heater, or a solar water system, each method is carefully chosen to align with their principles and ensure that they remain independent from external systems. In many ways, the Amish lifestyle serves as a reminder of what's possible when we prioritize simplicity and resourcefulness over convenience. While most of us might not be ready to give up our electric water heaters or gas-powered boilers, there's a lot we can learn from their example. Whether it's finding ways to be more self-sufficient, reducing our reliance on external systems, or simply spending more time with family, the Amish way of life offers valuable lessons for navigating the complexities of the modern world. As we wrap up this exploration of how the Amish heat their water, it's clear that their methods are a blend of tradition, ingenuity, and adaptability. In a world where so many of us rely on technology and infrastructure to meet our basic needs, the Amish demonstrate that there is another way, one that values resilience and self-reliance above all else. Their ability to thrive without modern conveniences is not just impressive, it's inspiring. If you've enjoyed this deep dive into the fascinating world of the Amish, don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel. By supporting content like this, you're helping to shed light on lifestyles that challenge our assumptions and inspire us to think differently about our own lives. Until next time, stay curious, stay inspired, and remember that sometimes the simplest solutions are the most powerful.